folks. I'm Tommy NC2010, and here is my co-host. What time is it, Justin?
It's
The Super Fun Time Show! Oh, yes. And say hello to our sponsor, fresh carbonated water.
Clear Frost.
Pure Frost.
Specifically peach.
Specifically peach, the best quality.
When it's a warm day, or you just need something fresh, get in to a little bit of Clear Frost.
Clear Frost. Yum, yum, yum.
Oh, man. You are an animal.
I try to be.
Oh, okay.
I try to be an animal all night long, you know?
Oh, sweet Jesus.
So as you know, it has, celebrities have birthdays, and some celebrities that are not here still have birthdays, but they're no longer here anymore. And yesterday was Elvis Presley's birthday. And how old would he have been, Justin?
He would have been 89.
89 years old if he hadn't died from on the toilet of a severe twisted colon, you know. But I guess that's what happens when you pop pain medication like it's candy. But, you know, honestly, he was one of the most respected men in his industry. Very highly amazing entertainer. You know, I think of Elvis like me and Justin. We're both entertainers. We're both out there. We have a very certain kind of style. Like Elvis, we're kind of flashy. Well, I'm more or less flashy, and Justin's more or less the gears and ticking, and you know. But he's still a great entertainer, like Elvis. He puts on a great show. He runs the show here. We're both team here. We put a good, valiant effort to provide such great entertainment like Elvis. He was such an amazing outlet of an entertainer. And
I remember my parents got a car and someone left a CD in it.
Wow.
And it was like a mix CD or a hits or something like that. And maybe it was like 90s hits or something. No, probably not, because Elvis was on it. But it was, you ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Crying all the time.
And dude, I would listen to that just like on repeat. I love that song.
You know, he had so many great hits. And, you know, to think about he actually existed is crazy. That, you know, he had such a bubble of a career.
Well, yeah, I mean, he had a huge career. Like, compared to a lot of artists, like, he had a long career.
Yes, he did. And, you know, I would never say that he ever burned out. You know, he just kept on trucking and kept doing what he was meant to do, and that was entertain and sing.
Yeah, dude, I mean, like, most people, they, they're like one-hit wonders, you know, but this guy had like, how many number one hits do you think he had?
I think he had, like, multiple, like, you know, besides him gaining weight and, you know, getting a little bigger, I think Elvis still kept the appearance of the king of rock and roll. And, you know, I think his message still goes on today, that you could still hear the music. Yesterday, I did a few TikToks honoring the late king and dressed up like Elvis Presley because I have a Elvis costume, and it's very comical. It's the more or less heavy set Elvis.
Oh yeah, the leotard or the one piece.
Yeah, the one piece.
Oh my god.
And that is not exactly a costume that you don't wear pants underneath.
You're Elvis if you just kept going. It was like the one on the right. It was like that.
Yeah,
you know
that Elvis. Someday I might get down to.
Oh, we're getting you down, bud.
Someday I have been in the gym working out with Justin. Justin's been torturing me in the gym.
It's true.
and I've just been pumping at it. And I'm kind of going through a weight lifting kind of way of losing weight. So Justin feels like gaining muscle will help me lose my weight, you know?
But yeah, well, and like you got to be strong. I mean, you're just doing like basically just basic training.
Almost.
It's not that crazy. I mean, we're doing just like full body exercises and just making you do a lot of it so that you hate me because then you get mad at me. And when you're mad at me, you just show off how strong you really are.
And at some point, we have an idea called Tommy in the Gym, and we're gonna work on it, see how we can do it. But you know, just to show you my facial expressions and what I'm going through in the gym. But it's something we're working on for the future, you know.
Yeah.
Also, birthdays that recently happened. Jim Carrey had his birthday. He was seen with multiple celebrities, which Jim Carrey is a very famous celebrity, but it was like a big cluster of people that was with him, and just it was crazy. But it's like it's amazing how much they make such a big deal out of these guys getting together. You know, they're just kind of, you know, like you have the dude from Robot Chicken. He one of the co-founders. I think
Seth Green.
Yeah, Seth Green.
Okay.
He was one of the creators of Robot Chicken.
Yeah.
Seth Green was there. Jimmy Fallon was there. I can't remember all the names that were in the shot.
The Roastmaster General.
The Roastmaster General. And just like, how old was he? I don't know how old was he turning.
I don't know, man. I'll ask the computer though. But it was also Flo Millie's birthday.
Wow. She's a singer, isn't she?
He's 61, yeah.
61. Wow. You know, for the man that has the rubber face, I think that Jim Carrey still has it. Honestly, I think he still has that. Wow. How I'm guessing she must be 19.
What? Oh, who, Flo Millie?
Yeah.
Tommy's looking at the picture already. I don't have it up. I didn't know you were ready for it.
Damn. Happy.
You like her?
Huh?
You like her?
She's decent, you know.
Oh, Tom. She's decent.
You know.
I like her. I actually don't know her music at all.
Me either.
Should we listen to some?
I'm good. Blah, blah. You know, something like that.
You think that. I want to know how right you are. Do you think you're right? Do you?
No, I'm probably not right.
I want you to be right. Do it again. What do you think her music is? What does the music sound like?
I don't know.
Oh my god. Don't make this too much fun. Come on, man. Let's listen to some. We're going to listen to it in a second here. But, yeah, I don't know. Vinny to the K wanted us, or shouted out that it was her birthday. He also wanted to know if you were sick, because he felt like your voice sounded like it was.
Well, it's always like the winter time, and it kind of strips my voice sometimes, and I have a reflux cough.
Is that Deb?
Yeah, it's Deb.
All right. Well, we can have her. We have a caller, it seems.
Hey, Deb, how you doing tonight?
I can't find your show online.
What?
Are you live?
Yes,
we're live.
We're live, Deb. How you doing?
Okay, well, while I have you here, let's show the audience how you brainstorm. I have a situation.
What's your situation, Deb?
Okay, Grimm's Toy Show is in the ring with the Metal Machine robot.
Really?
Right? And because Grimm's Toy Show loves toys, he's entering with a little action figure of Metal Machine. Since we collab and brainstorm off each other, I would like to ask you, what does he do with this toy? Does he fight the whole time with this toy in his hand, or does he do something with it? What would you like to do with this toy?
He would. I think he would chuck it at. I think he would say, "I'm gonna shove this up your doodad," and he would chuck it at the robot just to distract him.
What's the toy?
Okay. He's going to throw it at the robot, and the toy gets destructive, and it's kind of foreshadowing what might happen to him, right?
Yeah.
So what is the toy, though?
I think it's like a wrestling figure or something like that.
Grimm's Toy Show in the first book has a little action figure of Tommy, and he gives it to him. So I want him to come in with another action figure, but I don't want him to come in with Tommy again. So he's come because the real man collects toys.
Yeah, I know. I was just wondering if you already knew what the toy was he was gonna come in with.
Yeah,
because that would make me wonder what exactly is getting shoved up somebody.
Yeah, I just it's the metal machine, and the robot he's fighting. It's a little version of the robot.
Oh, I get it. Sorry, I'm slow today.
Okay.
Deb is working on part 2 of part 1 of the comic, and she has 5 more pages to go.
No, I have 3 pages, and I'm halfway done with one of them. So we're almost done here.
You say part 2 of part 1 or part 1 of part 2?
Part 2 of part 1.
That's awesome. I love that.
Part 1, Tommy picks his wrestlers. Part 2 is the actual event.
Oh.
And there's gonna be so many appearances but there's gonna be a lot of appearances. Even Justin makes an appearance in the comic.
And Tyler.
Tyler's in the comic also.
Super fun time of Tyler holding the super fun time poster in the audience.
That's sweet. We had the chat. I asked them what they thought the guy would do with the toy, and one of our fans said he'd probably hit it with a growth ray and give it sentience, and then the toy would fight by his side.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's Vinny to the K. Vinny's in on the brainstorm session.
We also have Aliens, Angry Grandpa, Michael, the kid behind the camera.
So many appearances. And also, McJuggernuggets is going to be in it. He freaks out in it. Psycho Kid. I don't know if you know who he is.
He's in there. His dad locked him in the bathroom. Not my comic, on one of his blogs.
On one of his videos, he had Jesse Ridgway had a series called the Psycho series, where his dad wanted to be responsible and get a job, and so that's incredibly zoomed in.
Someone asked for a zoom in on your rings. Keep on track, Tom.
But
you're supposed to be doing that, not paying attention.
He
to that.
locks him into his bedroom, and so he wants
the bathroom.
He locks him in the bathroom, and he's like, "You're disrespecting me! You're disrespecting me! How dare you disrespect me!"
It's all rigged, of course.
It's all rigged, but for the longest time, Jesse tortured his family while doing this series, the Psycho series. Fortunately, I was in on it too. I was so blinded by the storyline and what was happening. I kind of knew it was fake, but excuse me. But it's.
I have a question for you, Tommy.
What's that?
I really love Angry Grandpa, and I got drawn into Angry Grandpa when Michael played a joke on him in his trailer, pretending they were being attacked by zombies. Do you think Angry Grandpa was just acting and pretended he thought they were real, or do you think he really thought those were real zombies?
I think Grandpa was always in the moment, and he was always just going with whatever Michael was doing. And I think Michael is one of those amazing storytellers that really didn't come out and say that he was just staging videos. I think they were just trying to have some fun, make some money off of YouTube, and just go along with this because I loved Angry Grandpa's videos. You know, huh?
How do you spell that?
Yeah, it's a lot of consonants.
Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, squiggly mark, question mark. Just, and just Grandpa had a language of his own. May Grandpa rest in peace. I respect him indeedly. I wanted to meet Grandpa, but I never got the chance. Michael lives in South Carolina, but I never got a chance to meet Grandpa. I've always wanted to meet Michael, and it would be so cool to meet him and have dinner with him at some point. But I'm hoping that maybe this comic would connect our friendship, and maybe we could do a collaboration at some point. Me, Justin, we all could go down to South Carolina and do something.
Justin can make anything work. Get him on it.
Me?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You're really good at setting things up.
I do like setting stuff up. I like making connections.
Yeah, you're good at connections.
Justin is the number one guy in the business. He knows how to seep his hands into anything and form out of clay. He's kind of like that scene in Ghost. Or I don't. Oh my God. I guess Justin's kind of the. I guess
I'm the ghost, or am I the person who the ghost is holding on to?
Yes, you're the clay.
I'm the clay.
You're being formed into some. Don't know. Only time goes by.
That's so funny. We should do that and just green screen. Do like the thing where it puts the eyes and the mouth on the clay, and the clay's like, "Can I leave now?
Can I leave now?"
like Mr. Bill. Do y'all know Mr. Bill?
Oh yeah.
Oh Mr. no! Bill. Oh no, Mr. Bill! I can't do my high pitched voice.
It's the Mr. Bill show.
How are you doing, Deb?
I'm doing good. I just sat down to draw and was calling in, but I didn't get to see your show I didn't know you were on yet. But that's all cool.
Awesome, Deb. Well, thank you for calling in. If anybody wants to call in, the number the number is right here. Where is it? Right here. Right above Justin's head.
760-679-3607. Or follow us on Instagram. And it's at the Super Fun Time Show. And then you can DM us. I'll accept your DM. And then you send like what your name is, and then we'll call you. Those are your options.
Jeez.
And I'm pretty sure Tommy's got his ringer on because I keep hearing little weird noises. Yep.
Well, y'all be good now. You hear?
You too, Debbie. You have a great night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I wanted to get her to do something. I wanted to get her to do the Wheel of Truth.
The Wheel of Truth? Oh, you want me to call her back?
No, it's fine.
I could do the Wheel of Truth. You want me to do the Wheel of Truth?
Okay, we'll have Tommy do the Wheel of Truth.
Oh, boy.
And now it's time for the Wheel of Truth. All right, Tom. Are you ready for it?
Sure.
Might need to restart here. All right, are you ready?
Sure.
All right, let's see. Oh, you got Freaky Friday. That means you have to say, if you could Freaky Friday with anyone, who would it be?
I would Freaky Friday with John Stamos.
Okay. Why would you want to be John Stamos?
Because John Stamos is awesome. Like, he's a chill dude. Like, I would just love to live a life. Or maybe David Dobrik.
Okay.
Maybe either John Stamos or David Dobrik. I would Freaky Friday with.
Okay. That's fair.
What's another one you want?
Oh, you want to do another one? All
yeah,
right.
what's this one?
He's in it. All right, let's go. We got another one coming. All right. Looks like you got best food ever. What is the best food ever?
Steak and mashed potatoes.
Okay. All right.
Yes, that it is one of also pickles, Cheez-Its, and a Coke.
I actually like that combo.
It is quite delicious. It is salty, quite salty. I have some kosher dill pickles in my refrigerator right now.
Dude, so do I. I like the spicy ones. I like a little bit of spicy. You know what I think the best food ever is?
What's that?
Tortilla chips.
Nice.
Because I like to eat them with like everything.
With chips and salsa?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, top
Nachos.
quality.
Woo! In reality, taco shells are just specifically shaped tortilla chips.
Oh, most definitely.
Right?
Yes.
So.
You want to do another one?
All right.
That was fun.
Oh my God, Tommy likes this game. All right. The Wheel of Truth. Truth. Okay. Oh, wait. Which one is it? Oh, best song ever.
Oh, God. Best song ever. Wow, it's so hard. Bon Jovi, It's My Life.
It's my
life, and it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live I'm alive. And Bad Goodbye also.
Which one's that?
It's a country music song sang by a country music star.
How does that go? You said it's one of the best songs ever. You gotta know how it goes.
I'm just saying goodbye. I'm bad at goodbyes. Something like that, but it's a really emotional song.
I don't think I know that song. It's called Bad Goodbyes.
Yes.
I don't know.
Clint Black sang it.
A Bad Goodbye?
Huh?
A Bad Goodbye?
Yeah, a Bad Goodbye.
Okay. Yeah, Clint Black.
Yeah, I recently found out about him because I was watching the Larry Sanders Show, and they had him guest appearance on that show.
Interesting.
And I thought I didn't know if the song was real. And it actually was real, and it was actually a #1 hit back in the late 90s.
Keep going.
But it's a really emotional song, and I really did like it because
All right. I've never heard that song before.
you've never heard that song?
No.
It is a really good song, in my opinion.
I think the best song ever might be Amish Paradise by Weird Al Yankovic.
A local boy kicked me in the butt last week, and I just smiled at him, and I turned the other cheek. But I wish him well. But I'd be laughing my head off when he's burning in hell. An Amish with a tool, that's unheard of.
Dude, all I know, you know what I mean? Like I'm kind of joking, but that guy, what he did was so funny. He just did whatever he wanted. He just took everybody's stuff and made it hilarious. I love it.
He actually, I think he got an Emmy recently, and he was seen at a burger joint just having burgers and fries. That's what Weird Al did after he won his Emmy, is he went to a burger joint and just had a burger. I think it was like Five Guys, I think he went to, and I'm like, that's just Weird Al for you. Let's do another one.
Okay, all right, I'll do another one.
Sorry,
It's all right. I like that you like it.
It's fun.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it's best TV show.
Best TV show. As an adult or a child? Are we asked as a child
both.
or adult?
Sure. You've been given 2 answers every time anyway. Give it. Yeah.
Well, as an adult, I would say Seinfeld, and then as a child, I would say.
Okay, looks like we're getting a call. An anonymous call.
Hello, how are you doing there today?
Oh. Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Who's this?
I'm going to call myself Jane.
Jane. How you doing there, Jane?
I'm good. How you doing, Tommy?
Oh, I'm doing splendid. I tell you what, Jane, you have a very beautiful voice.
Oh, boy, thank you.
No problem. How are you doing tonight, Jane?
Tommy's quite the
I'm good.
gentleman.
What?
Tommy's quite the gentleman, so.
Yes, I can tell.
Yeah. So, what are you calling in about?
I have a problem, and I was hoping I could get some advice.
Sure. What young
Okay.
lady? What is your advice?
Well, you gotta give me the advice.
Oh,
Yeah, what do you need help with?
Alright, I have a situation at work. I work with this guy. He's a bit older, like in his 60s, maybe 70s. And whenever he's in my office and it's just us, he always touches me. He'll like put his hand on my back, or he'll do the thing where he's like, right? And then he'll like put his arm out and like touch me with the back of his arm. And I don't like it. I don't know how to get him to stop.
All right, first question first. Is he hot?
No.
so here's the thing: the best thing to do, either let your head management know about this, and also you might want to just say, "Hey, listen, bud, we're co-workers here, so it's best for you to be professional. So I appreciate you if you stop, and if you don't stop, I will take this into authorities." So the best thing to do with the situation is just say, "Hey, listen, I can, my husband, he's big, he's strong. My husband, he's big and strong, and he could beat the crap out of you, or we could deal this with our boss."
Yeah, I don't think he's not like doing it to be flirty. It's just like how he is. And I'm afraid to like make it weird.
Well, here's the thing that if you have never really been like physically with him, it's kind of weird that he is doing that to you. So my best advice for you to tell him is like, "Hey, please don't touch me. I'm kind of a germaphobe. I don't like people touching me."
Oh, that's a good excuse, because then it's not as awkward.
Yeah.
Now you take on the awkwardness. You know what I mean? Oh, that's good advice.
Okay,
man.
I like that.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of like Howie Mandel. I don't like people touching me. Except I'm not bald. I'm just
Like a
really
little
beautiful.
white lie.
How do you
Okay,
know she's
yeah,
beautiful?
I'll do that, and I'll.
Hey, any woman is beautiful.
Aw, Tommy.
You know, you're so lucky.
What
I
a
tell you what, you
gentleman.
have a beautiful wife.
We thank you, Tommy. We have a fan who said that's good advice, win advice, and he said that she just doesn't know the mind of a man. That guy knows what he's doing. That guy.
I don't know, could be.
Well, I don't know. Do you feel
It is like every single time we're together. Fucking don't do that.
Does he actually like rub, or is it like a touch?
No, it's very little. It's just like every single time.
Is it
For
which
like a
part,
split second, but it's like, why?
which part of the back? Upper, mid, low?
Mid?
Mid's a little low. I think high's
Like,
the only acceptable
feel like-
spot.
He's really tall, which doesn't help. It's like he's like father-daughtering a little bit, maybe.
Okay.
But like he's not above me in the hierarchy, so I also don't like that.
maybe maybe he's just kind of like using it as a chance. It makes him feel better about the fact that he's not above you.
Yeah, it could be.
Either way, I think Tommy's idea of just telling him that like you're kind of a germaphobe, I think that's a pretty good excuse. Or tell him that you think
Yeah,
you
I'm
maybe
gonna
you're
try
sick.
that.
Like you might not want to touch me. I might be contagious, and then you'll just have like some contagious illness the rest of your life.
I think I have a flesh-eating virus.
Yeah, you never know.
I'll keep that under advisement.
All right.
Most definitely.
All right, thanks
Jane.
for the advice, guys.
Thank you so much, Jane, for coming in. You have a great night, okay?
Yeah, you too. Keep it frosty.
You too, madam.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye, Jane. All right, well, I think we helped her. I think we helped her.
Aw.
Yeah, one more person saved, Tom.
One more person saved. Like I said, if you want to call in, here is the phone number that you can call in on. Or follow us on Instagram and call us on Instagram. And I can answer your question or give you some advice. And we could just kind of, go from there. Is there any other comments in the chat for us?
We had some people when we were talking about when we were doing the Wheel of Truth. We had some people talking about stuff. One person said that imagine John Stamos in Tommy's body. He's like, no,
I'm fat.
That'd actually be awesome.
What would you do? How would you handle
If
John?
I woke up in your body?
Huh?
If I woke up in your body?
Yeah.
I'd probably... I don't know, man. I would love to know, though. I would love to know what it feels like to be you.
Of course, then everybody at my work, he would just be like a total like.
Oh, I wouldn't go to work. You're getting fired. I'm not going to your job.
Why?
Dude. Well, you're gonna make me go to your job?
You have to be me for a day, so I
Oh,
I have to be you. Of course, I feel sorry for your car.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay, fine. The first thing I would do is walk to my house to get the car so you couldn't try to come pick me up. That would be hilarious, though. I would find you about halfway there, just crashed into something. That would actually be that would be a really fun thing to do. We should do it. We should make like a movie of us Freaky Fridaying. We should, dude.
How do we do that? I don't know how.
You just say the lines and then we go back and post and we dub everything.
So I'm just talking as you, and then you're talking as me.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
Yeah. It would be very interesting. We'll do it. If you guys want us to do it, just say yes in the chat. Say do it. All right. What else were we going to talk about, my man?
Well, we just recently went to go see the movie about the Iron Claw.
We did.
And we went to the what was the name of the theater we went to?
Oh, it was so cool. It was called the Grail, I believe.
The Rail or
Grail.
The Grail Movie House, I think.
Yep.
It's called the Grail Movie House. If you're ever in Asheville, and you want to go see a movie, or if you're looking to see a particular movie, they show different movies, and they have 3 different theaters. Yeah. And it is a small, top quality place, and the theaters are just amazing. Like, it feels like your own custom screening, like, of watching a movie. We walked in, and there was like 2 or 3 people inside.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was the middle of the day too.
Yeah.
But still, yeah. It was a really, really cool spot. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I got a picture of it actually. It's just a super cool spot in Asheville, and inside was really, really kind of cool. But yeah, these are like the theaters, small, nice little experience, but comfy chairs. I mean, couches.
I've never
comfy
seen
chairs.
That was awesome.
Yeah, but anyway, we saw Iron Claw. Tommy, what'd you think?
I thought it was a great movie, and for not knowing who the family was, I knew they were an iconic wrestling family. I thought the movie was done very well. It was very emotional, very gripping. It's I'm trying to remember the name of the wrestling family. Shoot.
You can do this.
Von Erichs.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Sweet Jesus.
The Von Erichs. It's the story of this family. These 3 boys that are working with their father and his wrestling company and going up in the world of wrestling. Because back in the day, the world of professional wrestling there was different circuits, different corporations, and the Von Erichs had their own brand in Texas, and it was him running the company while having his boys wrestle for him, and wrestle for some of the some of the most iconic titles in the business. Uh, Matches like between Ric Flair and Art Anderson. Just it was a very good movie. I recommend you watch this movie.
Cool.
How did you feel about it being a non-wrestling fan?
I'm not a non-wrestling fan, but I mean, I know what you mean. I'm not a high level fan, and I don't know a lot about the history and whatnot. But honestly, it was a really good movie. It was done very well. The acting was all great. The directing was fantastic. There's a lot of really cool shots, especially during the wrestling scenes, and like some really like cinematic, emotional shots.
Yeah,
you know, where just like the way they put it together. Was fantastic. One of my favorite scenes is, one of my favorite themes throughout the movie is like the brothers and how like close they are.
Yeah,
like they just like it's awesome to see. And then there's a scene, kind of a spoiler alert, but it could be like a trailer where one of the brothers is a musician.
Yeah,
and he's supposed to play a gig at the college, and his parents don't want to let him go.
And he sneaks out of the house.
And all the brothers sneak him out and drive him there and go party at this thing that they're all partying together. And it was awesome. It was cool. But at the same time, I'll be honest, it was also the saddest movie I've seen in a long time.
Really?
Yeah, man, it was so sad.
It was because
don't tell them exactly why, but
if you are not a true wrestling fan and you want to watch this movie, check out Dark Side of the Ring, the story of the Von Erichs, the Iron Claw, and it will tell you everything about them. And then go see this movie.
Oh, you think they should? I think they should see the movie, then the documentary.
Well, a lot of people don't. A lot of people, some people go into it like saying wrestling's fake, and to an extent, wrestling is fake. It's merely acrobatics, ballet with sweat. I mean.
Well, that was something that they showed in the movie that I wonder how much of that is true still to this day, where it was like a cutthroat entertainment business, right? Like compared to something like music, right?
Yeah.
You might be a really famous musician and you might be like, hey, if you want, you can get on this song with me, right?
Yeah.
And you might bully him a little bit, like you're singing these words, right?
Yeah.
Well, in the wrestling world, you want to climb up the ladder, you got to challenge the big guy.
Yeah.
And they showed a couple times the big guy, instead of throwing fake punches and instead of fake throwing you out of the ring, is really doing it.
Yeah.
And it's like it's a little bit of a battle to where it's almost like there's it's like a dance that it's almost like a dance where you're like choosing your own adventure. Sometimes guys are supposed to lose a match, but instead they change and they decide to just beat this guy up in real life because they don't like him. And what are you going to do? You're not going to break the fourth wall then. You got to keep to it.
You got to keep going with we got to keep taking those punches. And I think it just agrees with me. One of the villains of the movie was the father, and how he was emotionless, and I don't think he cared about his sons, but he just wanted his sons to have this image of being the best wrestler. And through each
the best of anything.
Yeah,
he was a very big perfectionist, but I know what you mean. He wanted the belt in the family.
Yeah.
The world title in the family.
Yeah, and I feel like this movie is I'm going to give this movie 4 stars. And I think for 2023, I think it is one of the best movies I have watched.
Did it come out in 23?
Yeah, it came out in 2023. Okay. Because we saw it in 2024.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have a chance to go.
We were a little late to it, but yeah.
Yeah, but I recommend this movie, The Iron Claw.
Yeah, even if you're not a wrestling fan, awesome movie.
Great movie.
It'll definitely make you appreciate wrestling on a different level.
Oh yeah, it's one of the interesting breaking news in wrestling. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson just came back. He made an appearance, and I wasn't expecting it. Like, no one knew he was actually coming back, uh, and he did an amazing job. But I can say this about him: he, for the guy I watched on Instagram, and stuff like this, and he's pumping iron every single day. This dude took one punch, and he's gasping in the ring. I know you're an old man, but come on. Like, really, what are all that lifting? And that makes you wonder, are those weights real? Like, is he just doing this for show?
Dude, shut up. That's the funniest concept. Oh my god. Like, The Rock's at his gym and he's just working out with, weights filled with plastic.
Yeah.
It's just not even...
Fake chains. I'm wondering, is The Rock actually working out? And does he just sit there with this custom trainer and stuff like that and then takes all these pictures of him working out?
Oh my god, dude. He's absolutely jacked. There's no way he's not actually working out. You look how huge he is, man.
But, he takes these photo ops like he's working out.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean, but there's no way he's not working
But
out.
you can't explain to me how he gets punched in the gut and he's gasping for air.
Maybe the guy punched really hard.
He's supposed to be the great one, but the thing is, I give him that. And now he is apparently going to WrestleMania, and he's going to be challenging Roman Reigns. Because he says, I'm going to go out to eat, but where can I sit? I'm going to sit at the head of the table. And I'm like, great, lovely. So...
One of our fans, Ethan, wants to know, should he sit at the head of the table?
If you feel like you're good enough to sit at the head of the table.
No, should The Rock be sitting at the head of the table?
Well, if you're going to be sitting at the head of the table, you're going to be having the championship, and Dwayne is always making movies, so I don't know if he'd be good being champion. He could carry the belt for a while and then drop it off to someone else that, that could handle the title, like Cody. And fortunately right now, CM Punk has returned back to WWE, which was one of the biggest surprises of 2023. Though I didn't expect it. A lot of people were expecting it, but I wasn't, because I despise CM Punk. I think he's a turd muncher, and I think he's irrelevant.
Damn.
Which, he's not irrelevant, but that's in my mind. And if Tyler was here, he would probably argue with me about it, because he has to argue with me on everything. Here's the facts, Tommy. You're the facts guy. Oh, where's the facts? Facts, 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 facts. Always with an argument with me. Always has to argue with me and say, oh, Tommy, you're fake. Oh, Tommy, you need to know this, Tommy.
He thinks you're fake?
I don't know. That's nothing he said. It's just something he probably would say.
Oh, okay.
But, I don't know where Tyler is tonight. He's probably busy doing some stuff. I don't know what he's doing.
Throw him under the bus.
He's been doing a whole bunch of other things, so I don't expect him to make this podcast the most important thing in his life.
Miss FMK says hello.
Hello, Mrs. FMK. That's from the Foul Mouth Network, am I right?
Probably.
Hello, Shannon.
Do you want to do the inside fact?
Sure. Interesting fact. When they made The Nightmare Before Christmas. I'll wait for that to finish.
It's finished.
Interesting fact. When they made The Nightmare Before Christmas, they did the singing parts first, and then they did the voice part for the talking, because they kind of produced the singing part first, and most of the singing parts, because that was the most important part of the movie, was the singing parts, and the talking came second.
Okay. That actually makes sense, because if it all revolves around the singing, you might as well get those parts done.
Almost definitely. I've never been for musicals. Like I don't know. I just think they're entertaining, but they kind of bore me. And I'm like, really? Someone's gonna break out on a song? It's like having a movie of, surviving Auschwitz. And it's like, we are surviving. We are Jewish people living to survive. We have to stay quiet, not to get shot.
I feel like I looked away for 1 second, and I have no idea how we got where we are right now. How did we get here?
We were talking about musicals.
And then you thought of a musical about Auschwitz?
Yes. And I was like...
Does that exist? Is that a
no,
real thing?
It doesn't.
Do you know why it doesn't exist?
Because it's a terrible event in history.
It's a terrible idea, but it's a hilarious one at the same time.
Think of every terrible moment in history and turn that into a musical.
No, I don't think we should play this game. I really don't feel like this is a good game to play.
Columbine the musical. That's already a song already.
No, it's not.
He's got a gun. Or it is a song where I can't remember what song it is, but it talks about a dude walking with a gun and he's shooting everybody. But it's I'm sorry, folks.
Oh, fuck. I don't even know what to say at this moment. Besides, let's just kill the tension for a second. Let's do another Wheel of Truth.
Almost definitely.
Because I don't know what's going on. We got derailed. Let's just go somewhere random. Let's let the wheel take us somewhere. All right. Oh. You play sports, Tom?
No, I don't play sports at all.
You don't?
I played soccer when I was a kid, and I did karate, but they didn't last too long because with my disability, I'm kind of like here and there. So I did it for a while, but I would get nervous when people would yell at me. So I just didn't do it. I kind of just quit playing soccer. And karate, a girl grabbed my butt, and I got creeped out about it, and I didn't know that was actually a cool thing back in the day for a girl to grab your butt. I thought it was creepy, and I didn't want to be a part of it, so I quit.
Holy moly, dude. Oh my god, that's not at all what I thought was going to happen. I love it, though. Yeah, I'm not even going to talk about my life because that was way more interesting.
Well, no, what's your thing?
No, I played hockey. I mean, I'm wearing my hockey sweater right now.
You teach me to play hockey?
Yeah, I'll teach you how to play hockey. I've been trying to get you to come and play goalie. I think we should. We should get you out there. If you want to see Tommy play goalie, we'll make a video of it.
Oh, God.
We'll get him strapped up, dude. We're doing it. We're doing it this weekend.
Oh, God.
Yeah, dude.
That'd be next weekend or whenever.
You don't have to wear skates, but we'll put all the other pads on you.
Ooh. Ugh.
You'll be fine. All you gotta do is stand there. All right, you wanna do another wheel?
Sure.
All right. Let's see the Wheel of Truth. Oh no, we already did this one. No. Oh no, we didn't. Oh god, you gotta give an embarrassing story.
Okay, an embarrassing story. Trying to think of an embarrassing story. One time
This is gonna be good. I can just feel it.
you know how they say you should never trust a fart? I'm
regretting letting you answer this question. Okay, what is it?
I went to fart, and something came out, and I had to call Hamza, and he had to run me to the dollar store, and it was this remarkably like dollar underwear, and I ran into number one China and changed my underwear and threw it in the trash.
Well, that is an embarrassing story.
Yeah.
And it's called a shart.
Yes, whatever you do, folks, my advice to you, if you fart, just be careful how much you fart, because something could come out.
Tommy, the next thing I want to know.
What's that?
I want to know if there's anything that gets you fired up.
What gets me fired up? When people double park. Come on, people. You have an ability to drive, and you go out there and you're driving around. They make those two lines for a reason. Put your car in that space. I can't drive, so you have the ability more than me to park your car in a parking space and let other people park next to you. Oh, and another thing that burns me up is when people slam their cars into your door. Like, come on, people. Just open the door a little bit, step out, close the door. Like, simple enough as that. Park straight, drive fast in the fast lane, and,
I agree with that.
Just be decent to people, okay? Like, just try not to piss people off. Be considerate of other people around in your environment. Okay? Okay? Good. Anything that burns you up, Justin?
Totally, man. There's tons of things,
What's that? What burns you up, Justin?
That, what you were just saying. Man. I think I am absolutely amazed at how bad people are at driving.
Jeez.
And, that makes me sound pretty, cocky, that I'm good at driving. But I'll say this. Whenever I'm driving, almost all the time, I'm paying attention to what other people are doing.
Yeah.
What I don't understand is how often people just, merge right into you, or they'll just come cut you off on the expressway. And it's just I get it. You want to go around this semi-truck, but I'm going 80 and you're going 65.
And at that moment, he just goes...
That's exactly what happens. Oh, my God. Well...
Oh, jeez.
You know what, Tom?
What's that?
That scared the crap out of me. And my heart is racing. And I just want to feel a little bit, I want to feel a little bit more chill.
Okay.
So, and also, I wanted to, let you know that I'm kind of, need a little bit of, motivation. I need, some inspiration.
Need a little inspiration?
Yeah, I think I need some inspiration.
Aww.
Do you think you can do that for me?
Sure. You are a torpedo of energy, and you're going to keep on going no matter what. No matter what gets in your way, you're going to go through whatever's in your way. Because if you want to do it, you're going to do it. You're going to blast through whatever doors you need to get through. Because the only person that's stopping you is you. Because you are the Peter of the industry. You are the paintbrush of what you are painting. You are the wrestler. You are the demonstrator. You are the champion. You could go the distance. I believe in you because I see Clay. You are a skier that's going to race for the gold. You have broken your neck, but you are going to still go. And you are a champion. You are a winner because I believe in you. And there is no saying never because you are a winner. Make it to that hilltop because beyond is your future, your destiny, your fire, because you are not just a dreamer, you are a creator of magic. And today is your day to smile. Because when you smile, it's not just any ordinary smile. It's an amazing smile that will open doors for you. Set the standards. Look decent. Put a suit and tie on. Or put a nice dress on. Whatever you want to wear. Because you are perfection. You are the champion of your own game. Today is your dot. Make that extension and dominate your game because your game's not just over, it's just beginning. And you're about to bash through a bunch of hurdles. And if you surrender at some point, pick yourself up and say, how can I make this better? How can I make myself better? It's no one else's fault. It's your fault that you didn't do more than what you could do for yourself. Because in the end game, you're the one that's going to be placed down in that box in the ground and being buried after you die. And your story is over. But before that day happens, make every moment count.
Dang, dude. That got real. I feel inspired, though. I think everybody else probably does, too.
Thank you.
Well, I think it's about that time, Tom. And, you know, the show doesn't end until you say it's over, so.
Also, I want to say, before we go, get my cameos.
Oh, yeah.
And I could do personal messages for you. $20 a cameo.
Yep.
And
the link will be in the description.
The link is in the description below. And
follow us on Instagram and Twitter X and Facebook at the Super Fun Time Show. Make sure you share this video, like and subscribe if you aren't, and yeah, because we want to keep doing this. We want to keep put on a show for you. You can also email us at the superfuntimeshowlive@gmail.com. That's in the description below, and you can tell us, you know, maybe you can send us videos you want us to show. You can set things up with us. We're taking people for interviews, so if you want to come on the show as a guest and talk about something, just reach out to us.
Most definitely. Subscribe, support, and stay positive. Catch you later, folks.